Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to GTA Robot. GTA 6 is going to be released sometime soon, as it is around 70% ready. Hold your horses, guys, and don't expect too much from Rockstar Games for this game. We know that GTA 5 has sold over 11 million copies, however, the figure might drop over the next release of the franchise. We have to be honest with you, it really doesn't look good. Keep watching to know why. It will be updated over time. In the past 5 versions of Grand Theft Auto, each game has been better than the next and has managed to surpass all expectations. However, for Grand Theft Auto 6, Rockstar Games may be thinking something different along the lines of release. However, there have been some leaks online, many of which coming directly from someone who is working with Rockstar Games and have given essential information as to what the game giant has in mind regarding the upcoming release. It has been heard that they have been considering the option of releasing a moderately sized version and then adding updates and new changes over time. Now let's see why this is something which may be highly problematic and may cause people to stop playing. Updates usually take place at a span of a few months at least. This means that we will have to wait months after months just to get and play the updated version, which has more tweaks and levels. This is extremely annoying, especially for people who are used to finishing the game in one go and trying to do it all, but instead would have to wait over and over again for each new version. Ugh, imagine the anxiety. And to top it all off, think of how disappointed you will be if the updates are not up to the expectations that we have for the game. I mean, isn't it better to release it all in one go so we could decide if the game is worth playing or not? Rather, we might need to wait a month after month just to be rewarded with an absolutely terrible update, which we would hate to play and would probably make us terribly angry. Let's hope that they use their better sense and do not put us GTA fans to this ordeal, because I do not know about you, but my heart certainly would not be able to handle that. The PC update might be late. We are basing this off the assumption that Grand Theft Auto 6 will follow a similar pattern as Grand Theft Auto 5. When GTA 5 was released in 2013, it was told that it was just available for consoles. The players who preferred gaming over PCs had to wait a whole 2 years to wait for a PC version to be released in 2015. Now, this is something which can cause serious trouble and dismay for PC gamers. When GTA 6 is released, these poor people will have to wait for some extended amount of time to finally play it on PC. Well, if I was in their place, I would simply borrow my friend's PlayStation and simply play it there, since I really would not be patient enough to wait all those years or months. But hey, for each their own. If you want to wait, good for you. Moreover, what is even worse is the fact that GTA is one of the most well-known and often sold games and franchises in the world, which means spoilers. Let me tell you how. Just like you, there are millions of people spread all over the globe who are GTA fanatics and have been waiting for the next version of the game since 2013. They will pounce on the game as soon as it is released and will try to finish it as soon as possible. Once they're done finishing it, the whole social media such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, as well as gaming platforms such as Discord will be full of game reviews as well as suggestions for modifications. Now, if someone is a PC gamer, they will have to attempt to avoid all the many kinds of spoilers present in the reviews for 2 years straight. Many people are considerate enough to give the heading of spoilers within the reviews if they are catching on a topic which is likely to be spoiled. However, any of the people don't bother to do that and sometimes might obviously end up reading these spoilers. So if you're a PC gamer, you should probably think of something to deal with this beforehand. Shark cards will not work from PC to PS. If you don't know what shark cards are, they are in-game currency for Grand Theft Auto that you can buy using real-life money. Once you pay for the shark card, you can utilize it as currency within the game itself and use it to buy things like cars and other perks within the game. If you are someone who plays Grand Theft Auto on both PS as well as PlayStation, you might be in a slight problem. Basically, you can really have one account of the same game on 2 different devices, as they have different game formats. Hence, if you buy a shark card for your PC account, you will be forced to use it on PC, as these shark cards are non-transferable and cannot be used on a different account. In the same way, if you're using a PlayStation, it is essential for you to remember that the shark card bought from this account is only valid for consoles and not for PCs. This is highly disappointing news, as shark cards are already pretty heavy on the pocket to buy. A simple $8 million shark card costs $100 to buy. That seems like a huge amount of money, but it really is not, since you can't even buy 2 nice cards from this card, as each card costs upward of $4 million each. The cheapest card that you can go for will set you back about $3, but will only give you $100,000 to spend in the game. At the rate prices are within the game, it will be surprising if you manage to buy even one worthwhile thing. Now imagine needing to buy 2 different cards for both of the accounts. Seems like such a waste. This feature in Grand Theft Auto 5 faced huge backlash, with many YouTube bodies and online articles surfacing which talked about how unfair it was. And if we are being honest, the theory which was put out by many people in these seems to bring out pretty true, as it can really be simply a ploy by Rockstar to get more money in their already bulging pockets. Let's hope they decide to not be greedy anymore and allow the interchangeability of shark cards. I for one will be glad to see that happening. The loading time will be atrocious. Now, this is something that all of us have been through, especially if you're playing GTA over PlayStation. However, from what we have heard regarding the game, it really doesn't seem as if Rockstar is really keen to speed up the loading times. Usually it takes somewhere between 5 to 10 minutes for the game screen to fully load on consoles and low-end PCs. High-end PCs take up to 3 minutes. This is something that is highly frustrating because, let's be honest, all of us really do hate waiting, especially waiting to play our favorite game. Now, GTA 6 might have faster loading times, of course, but it still will take almost 4 minutes to 8 minutes to load, which is still something that is very annoying. I mean, for a game that they are taking more than 7 years to develop, the least they can do is give us a decent loading time. Well, who knows? Maybe the reason they are delaying the game so much is to reduce the time it takes to load and hence increase playing efficiency. Whatever they are doing, the odds really don't seem in our favor in terms of getting an exciting game. Hopes are high as all of us have been waiting for the next part in the GTA series ever since we completed GTA 5. However, after knowing about all the drawbacks and the faults in the experimented game, it really makes it wonder. Is it going to be worth the money? And even bigger question, is it going to be worth the 7 and more years wait? Personally, I think it will not be, but then again, this is something which only time will tell. Let's hope it really isn't as bad as it sounds, but if we are being honest, it really seems as if it will be a flop. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.